Why, hello, everyone.
Bully Protocol online.
Bully Protocol? Oh, no. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Our goal for today is to get funky with it. No, it's to kill as many robots as we can and do these missions, these side missions. So get ready to die, everyone. I'm only gonna play this for a little bit though. I got a work meeting. Talking about books and stuff. Talking about books and stuff. Wait a second. And then the game crashed. Wait. No. Alright, bioresearch, quarantine, download, exfil. Jesus. Okay. Looks like I'm at algae ponds, which is silly.
Connection secured. You are now free to expire.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, I do need to go to bioresearch. Anyone in the can? Anyone in the can? There's someone here. Unfortunately, I don't remember how to go down the stairs, so... A great deal on me. But if I can get out of here...
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes.
Alright, one player down. Only more. Killing as many clankers as I can. Oh my goodness. I'm logging this site down.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
I just need to make it to quarantine. That's someone exfilling. Are they close to me? Oh. That was a weird sound effect. Don't you come near me.
15 minutes remain.
robots are relentless. Joy.
Lockdown initiated. All personnel must shelter in place.
Priority contract complete.
Oh! The sneezer! Alright, there should only be 3 left.
Remaining.
I don't need to be greedy. Me to be greedy. The suppressed bully has been carrying me far. New exfils in 3 minutes, which means all I have to do is find a nice place to chill out and hang out. People love to hang out in this little auxiliary building. Including me. Safe. Some gunmetal. Got a minute 14.
Five minutes until forced recall.
The ever reliable bully SMG, I tells you. I'm glad the booster jets negate fall damage. There's just me and one other person, possibly. You know what? I'll say 2 other people. There's possibly 2 other people on the map. besides me. Just got to exfil. I knew it. Okay, the other person is setting up theirs. I think I'm fine.
Three minutes remain.
Smooth running. Hell yeah. It was a thief. It was the thief that was in quarantine. I heard him zipping around. We got the contagion.
You and I are alike, runner. Devotees of the craft. Artists. I was a runner too, before I gave my mind to Arachne. I lived for this. The thrill of hunting and being hunted. All those exquisite calculations. This much pressure to break skin. That much force to fracture bone. The energy balance of the weapon, the velocity of the bullet, the sacred thermodynamics of violence. But I digress. My patrons at Arachne wish to reward your success. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Hell yeah. What an upgrade. Nice self-revives. Can now buy. Alright, and contract.
Your diligence and composure are valuable traits. Thank you, on behalf of New Caloric. Preliminary analysis suggests that the contagion transforms living tissue by accelerating mutation rates. Yet these mutations are not random. They affect both native organisms and those the colonists brought with them from Earth. What's more, these mutations seem specifically targeted against human colonization. Assigning intention to nature is a logical fallacy. And yet...
Very interesting. Another one. Exfil using Destroyer Shell. Destroyers are designed for aggressive conflict resolution. They are military-grade tools of war engineered to seamlessly integrate a mobile combat suite, providing a runner with an offensive and defensive capabilities that function as nature during hostile encounters. Destroyers were products of the UESC's Combat Science Lab, CSL. They were first designed for aggressive conflict resolution scenarios, but were banned from official military use with the passage of the Consequence of Violence Amendment in 2879. Many corporate entities have taken to using branded destroyer shells in their high-priority security deployments. Runners have been utilizing them via illicit channels since 2872. Though official UESC statements condone the use of destroyer shells, rumors suggest they have been deployed in clandestine operations against runner activities across Seoul. Common shell series. The most common destroyer shells utilized by the initial wave of runners arriving in Tau Ceti system are equipped with known combat personality series codenamed Locus. Developed by the UESC in the later stages of the destroyer shell developments, the Locus series was trained on the live fire experiences of UESC soldiers, giving it a depth of emotional clarity and situational awareness specific to the stresses and chaos unique to wartime engagements. Locus's real-world functional programming is specifically engineered to support and encourage the wearer's combat instincts, providing a air quote natural, connection between the runner's active conscious and the shell's various combat systems. Locus's vocalization pattern is an amalgam of combat field leaders tuned to deliver confidence and calm under duress, helping to command a crew or combat situation regardless of the level of threat faced. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, new caloric. Sea song.
Clarissa, I can't approve this fieldwork request. Reed won't allow it. You're needed here.
A third of my research staff are in quarantine. We're running out of options.
I'm sorry about Molly. I am. The survey team is offering to help make up the difference.
Drones have their limits. They aren't curious. They only search for what we tell them to find.
You can't just wander off.
I was one of the first, boots down on Marsh. Front line, shoulder to shoulder with the UESC. We mapped this ecosystem. I'm not wandering anywhere.
I know. That's my point. Just speaking for myself. For my family. I don't want you out there because I felt better knowing we had you in here.
Then I've let you down.
That's not what I meant.
Please. Please. Let me do what I came here to do. Let me get my hands dirty. This sickness didn't start with Molly, and it won't end with her either. It's only going to continue its slow, creeping spread. Out there, that's where the answers are.
If I flag you as emergency medical shift, that's 48 hours of field work, off the books. As a principal agronomist, you're considered mission critical. It's the best I can do.
Thank you.
I hope you find the answers you're looking for.
Me too.
Mass analysis, novel contagion. Comparison of inert and active contagion samples by mass and composition. Gaia's present-day annotations offer a hypothesis on the link between the occasion's contagious composition and its recorded symptoms. Inert sample. 94% Lymphospira algae, an algae strain from Seoul cultivated for nutrition. 2% mosaic spores. Reproductive vector for at least 4 distinct species of native Tau Ceti fungi. 4% novel lichen, likely hybrid of Nymphospira and mosaic fungi. That makes sense. The remaining mass cannot be identified due to sample deterioration over time. Active sample. Oh no. 24% Lymphospira algae. Remaining Lymphospira shows significant mutation from baseline. This sample contains at least 2 human-specific neurotoxins and 4 autolysis proteins. 66.66% novel exception, error, data overflow, initiating computation reroute. 2% nitrogen gas, 8% div exception, error, fatal overflow, failed computation, reroute, removal of eyes, shall restrict mind, shall strangle thought, shall deny light. Guys, these spores transfer genetic material across species, which appears to be unique to Tau Ceti adaptation. Anomalous error messaging corresponds to some recorded contagion symptoms, including psychological disturbance and neurological blindness. However, the contagion manifests a dizzying array of symptoms rather than specific ones, making causation difficult to determine. Huh. Odd. Very odd. Not enough room. Knife fight. You gotta fight for your life. Knife fight. You gotta do it all night. Knife fight.
Prepped for risk mitigation.
Alright, what missions? What other missions we got? On Outpost, acquire. Maybe. I'm close to leveling up with MIDA. Sure, let's do... Actually, you know what? It's been a while since we've done Outpost. Let's try to do some Outpost. You know? Alright, gotta go to dormitories, then orientation, then decon. I am very far away.
Reminder, your body is disposable. Do with it as you will.
and weave! Dodge and weave! I am surrounded by dudes.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Yep. I knew you were still around. I hear ya. Here, to my left. Broke the glass. Ran outside. So 1, 2. I haven't heard any exfils pop yet.
UESC reinforcements incoming.
Why isn't that letting me pick it up? This is dormitories, so why? It's my inventory? It's my inventory. Cool. Surveillance data at North Orientation Roadway Checkpoint. I think it's over there. Oh. There's a decon right there. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Alright. I just need to decon it.
No kidding. Almost like music, right? The weirdest thing. It was sort of...
Then all I gotta do is exfil. I don't have any red key cards, but I know where I can find one.
Priority contract fulfilled.
Damn, that's a lot of diodes. Alright, kind of annoying. But not terrible. 'Cause I can just go to the dormitories this way too. It does sound like somebody's having a tussle. I don't know who that is, so I'm not gonna pick that up. What? The AoE on that is crazy.
Ten minutes remaining. Guess I'm just going the long way to flight processing. That's bugged. That motherfucker. And 2 yellow keys. Oh, I only got 1.
Somebody's been stalking me this whole time.
Forced recall in 5 minutes.
And I'm out. Nice. Surveillance recording. Unauthorized surveillance.
Seriously, you have to swear to me. I swear, man. It's just us, and I won't say anything to anyone. Look, I can shut down monitoring. Stop recording in InfoSec 220A.
Confirmed.
See? It's just us. Requesting status report on surveillance active in InfoSec.
Observation suites 202 to 219 A to C, 220 B to C, and 221 to 299 A to C are running standard internal compliance routines. War Room 300 is running standard internal compliance routines.
Confirm status InfoSec Suite 220A.
Observation Suite 220A is not running standard internal compliance routines. Recording is disabled.
See? It's not recording. There will be no record of this anywhere. So, go on. What is it? Show me.
Okay. Let me just find it.
No, look, it's back. The rash.
Just calm down, let me see.
Oh my god. These are real sibs? Is this live?
Yeah, I could just page through the rooms. Ever since they bumped my security credentials.
Maybe it's just an allergic reaction.
I've seen some crazy stuff.
I'm scared.
Jesus Christ. Fucking take these officers out. Nice blue.
We tracked that UESC signal. Orion is hiding something there. Go pay a visit. They're scared, Runner. Of what? Why bring an army to a ghost town?
Compilers.
And, yeah, Orion's put out an ATL on that unknown. The last sighting was near these coordinates. Did you hear the comms playback before it got wiped? No kidding. Almost like, music, right? The weirdest thing, it was sort of familiar. I was practically humming along when I heard the playback. Then Rossi started screaming. He's still in isolation. Hasn't been right since. I don't know. Something we were never supposed to hear. Way beyond us. The kind of thing that should be left alone. Kind of thing you don't want getting back to Sol. Alright, I gotta go patrol. Cap's got the command wing marked as high prio. Says he saw signs of the unknown there, but so far I've got nothing. Wish me luck. Pleddy, signing off.
Huh. Alright. Well, everybody, thanks for watching today's stream. I hope you had a good time, and I had a good time streaming for all of you. I wish you all the very best. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!